Yo! I can't even do the intro, bro. It's Boom Bob Pants Week, man. Stand the fuck up with the bikini bottom. Who comes some bullshit? I cannot believe the collection we are receiving this week, y'all. If you guys remember back in the lookbook, I was going crazy when I seen this was coming out. What the fuck am I looking at? Battle from Bikini Bottom, Spongebob Racing? Did I wake up this morning? Am I dreaming? SpongeBob Supreme collab, bro? Are you fucking with me? Like, what world am I living in right now? We got the pervert panties. We got some crazy hats. The fucking varsity Jeff Hamilton. What the fuck? Round of applause, y'all. I be saying a lot of bullshit to James Jebbia all the time, talking my good shit. But James, from the bottom of my heart, bro, thank you for making this exist, because this is just a monumental release. This might be the dumbest shit I've ever seen Supreme make, and I love it, man. Like, I used to be kind of a stuck-up snob with Supreme when it came to some of these collabs. Like, I got kind of butthurt when they're doing Skittles and Oreos. We're gonna eat this Oreo. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking eaten in my life. Oh, congrats. Fucking mac and cheese. I was like, what happened to the brand I love, man? They just be getting silly, but I've learned to accept it and love it. And so I kind of like now when they do these just outrageous collabs. I think the Smurfs collection was the turning point for me. When I seen that Smurfs collection, I was like, you know what? This shit actually pretty tough. Snow White, you can still suck a dick. That shit was ass. But we have the full SpongeBob set. We even have unseen stuff that's going to be releasing this week. I cannot wait. Just imagine. I know it's not going to happen. Just imagine if they gave us some SpongeBob Supreme stickers to go alongside this one. I would be so stoked. But without further ado, we got to get into this week, go over all this stuff. I'm so stoked. Let me know what you guys think of this collection. I understand if you think it's kind of stupid, but I feel like a racing jacket is the perfect item to have for this collection. Just think about some of those old Scooby-Doo cars and stuff. We all know racing graphics can get outrageous. Jeff Hamilton putting his touches on this one too, and it's only $3.98. It's only $3. Oh my god, man, this is just amazing. I'm so stoked to get into this one. Without further ado, let's get into it. Real fast, I always like to remind you guys, if you want to join my private Discord group browser, it's a very good week to do so. You can get a free 7-day trial if you head over to the comments. Get someone to run a bot for you, because I'm gonna be real, man. This jacket is not gonna exist. I really do think these are going to fly off the website, so I probably am gonna get in the slot myself. I absolutely need to have one of these to show off on the channel. We somehow persevered to get the bandana jacket, but I don't know if I got that in my bag, man. We're down 3-1 against the botters right now. We got game 4 back, but now we got to go on the road to the Bikini Bottom and get some damn buckets. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We're supposed to be talking about my group. If you guys want to join though, feel free to pull up in the comment section, hit the link, get the trial. Let's get into this release though. I'm so stoked to talk about this one, but oh my god, what am I looking at? Number 1 upvoted Jacob & Co. Lock in! What are we doing on SpongeBoy week? We're doing the fucking Jacob & Co. number 1. Like, that's outrageous, man. I dare to see the person dropping 3 bands on this fucking pendant, man. Like, it's not even that dope. Like, just go over to Stussy or some shit. I honestly really miss when Supreme used to do those little $500 pendants. There were some fire ones. That Public Enemy is probably my favorite. The Seahorse, iconic one if you're an OG. This is just lame. I don't like it. I've always hated when they went over to the Jacob & Co. stuff. Yes, the astrology signs was pretty dope, but the price tag's just too crazy. So, we're getting that the fuck out the way, and let's talk about this racing jacket coming in at $400. That is actually such a good retail. If you had asked me, I would have probably said at least $428, $468, $398. Not a bad price at all for Jeff Hamilton, man. And I swear to y'all, if I cook this jacket, you're getting the fucking Kobe photo with me holding the damn trophy, man, in my SpongeBoy jacket. Like, come on, man. This is it, Boone. Like, you gotta lock the fuck in this week, because we trained for this, man. Like, I put so many hours into copping bricks just so I can acquire the SpongeBob Racing jacket. I do think this is going to fly off the website. If you guys remember, they had those Mitchell and Ness Skittles jackets. Those ended up going stupid on the market, and I think this is like 10 times better. Like, even those jackets, I'm still sort of like, how the fuck are they flipping for so much? This one makes sense. I think a lot of us, SpongeBob hits pretty close to home with. Growing up, SpongeBob was one of my favorite shows of all time, without question. If you guys have watched my videos for a long while, you've probably seen me use a bunch of different SpongeBob shit in my editing. Music, sound effects, the sweet victory clips. Like, I love SpongeBob, man. It is just a timeless classic, and they actually made a pretty hard jacket. Like, if you had told me we're getting a SpongeBob jacket at the beginning of this year, I would have figured it would have been pretty ugly. This black colorway is so tough, man. Like, it's actually decently wearable. I mean, as wearable as some SpongeBob clothing's gonna get. The white colorway, maybe it's not quite as good, but I mean, you got the SpongeBob colors with it. It still looks super sick. I love the hits all throughout these as well. You got the Supreme down by the sides, big big Supreme hit in the middle. Spongebob on timing right now, bro. Like Spongebob looking like he's about to go do a drill on the hood or something. This man looks angry. Squidward looking like a bitch like always, cock blocking Spongebob. Sandy on the other side looking like any girl that watches my videos, completely disinterested. And then on the backside, dude, Patrick is on business, bro. Patrick looks like he's about to run the meanest fade known to mankind. And the pink hits perfectly go with Patrick. Green bottom. Oh my god, man, they just went fucking all out. I'm genuinely shocked how dope this jacket looks to me. Like, I'm not even playing it up for the camera or some shit. I really want this, man. I need to get one, so I'm praying I have some success. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a pretty difficult cop, especially if this retail stays the same price. I imagine every botter's gonna be going for this one. My price predictions, like $500 to $600, maybe even more. I don't know how big stock's gonna be. Supreme did a Jeff Hamilton jacket back in the day. It was for the Bowery location. That one was way more expensive, and even it sold out decently quick, coming in at a much cheaper retail, a lot more wearable, SpongeBob hits, and great Supreme branding. This just has the recipe for a timeless jacket from Supreme. This is certainly the style of item that's not just gonna fade into irrelevance. I don't think we can expect yearly SpongeBob collections, so this is a one-off kind of grail for some people. Even if prices fall in the first couple weeks, which they could, it is gonna be warmer outside. I think a lot of the jackets we're gonna be getting the rest of the season from Supreme are going to brick in the short term, but something like this could go up to like $700, $800, maybe even $900 down the line. Very good investment. One of the best investment jackets from this season. I would assume it kind of hovers around the $500 to $600 mark. Black colorway probably does better, but honestly, both are probably gonna bang. Try to get one of these. Honestly, like, you probably even quick sell it on eBay for like $550, $600, no problem. What an amazing item. I am so stoked on it, but we gotta talk about some of this other stuff, man. Coming in at 22, the sponge bottle, man. Like, this is actually another fire one that I need in this back setup, man. Just thinking about having SpongeBob's face somewhere back here brings me so much happiness, man. 22 bucks, actually a really good price. Some of these other Castelli prices, we'll get into it, but some of them are a bit outrageous. 22 on the water bottle is extremely practical, though. I know this one doesn't have insane Supreme branding. It might end up being a brick. I'm assuming it's going to be more of a display piece for most people than an everyday water bottle. As much as I dick ride SpongeBob, man, I don't know if I could justify walking around with his water bottle. Like, that's just hose repellent, bro. Like, let's be real now. Really cool display item, though. I'm certainly going to be trying to get one. I will be doing a second cart after my miserable W on the Jeff Hamilton jacket. We're not even saying we're taking L's this week, man. We got to be positive. But yeah, I do think this water bottle, it's a fun item, but not like a must cop. And I don't know if there'll be a ton of profit. Maybe it'll sell for like $40, $50 in a couple weeks or months. More so a gimmick item you can get for the personal if you like it. Let's take a quick break. Let's take a look at this studded hooded leather jacket, because man, this is one of the sickest leather jackets I think Supreme has made in a long time. Their leather jackets are pretty hit or miss for me. I mean, my opinion doesn't matter much because I never fucking buy them. They're so expensive. But just look at that beautiful purple color. You got studding all throughout it. Oh my god, man. I mean, the black one's okay, but easily the best is this lavender colorway. That is such a sick jacket. All the little jewels on the back. Bro, oh my god. I wish I could afford this, or at least wish I could go in store to see one. What an absolutely insane jacket. Now, I don't really like to try to do predictions on the leather goods just because it's so outlandishly expensive. I doubt many people are even going to try for one. If you do, you're a sicko, but I respect it. Get your fit pick off and then go flip it to somebody else. This is a really expensive price for the leather jacket. Maybe it goes for like $1,500, $1,600, but yeah, I don't like to invest in them. Just too risky, too much money. But one of the better leather jackets I've seen from Supreme. Absolutely love it. Now we got to go back to the SpongeBob. I don't want to talk about bricks right now. I want to talk about SpongeBob. So let's go into some $54 socks. There it is, James. You got your fucking money, man. I was saying I was gonna get a pair of these, but for $54, I don't know if I can do it, y'all. I really don't know if I can do it. This gives me vibes of like full sweatsuit of Top Ramen labels or some shit. Like, these are obviously just some meme ass shit, but I was gonna get a pair. 54 is outlandish. Now I will say I got a pair of socks from Supreme before, the spider ones, that ended up being such shit quality. Like, they're worse quality than the Hanes socks. I think those were like 28 or 30 bucks too. So I kind of feel like these are again going to be pretty bad quality. I am assuming this is getting printed on Castelli blanks if it's going to be 54 bucks. So I don't know. I've never owned their socks before. But yeah, I just can't even do it on this one, man. That's a pretty fucking outrageous price. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we have the cycling jersey. And this is a tough one for me to predict. I was looking at some of the past Castelli cycling jerseys because I usually love them. Like, what was it? This Silver Surfer one, dude. Oh my god, is it fucking sick. I almost wish they made this like a hockey jersey, football top, something else, because there's just no way you're ever seeing me in a cycling jersey. I simply cannot let it happen. But somebody's dad is gonna ride by you downtown New York rocking one of these, and he's probably on the way to go visit your mom and smash that shit, because holy fuck is it a flex. I would never be able to pull this one off, but I respect the fuck out of anyone copping. Let me know if a single one of y'all is going to. Now what I don't want to know is if you're copping a cycling bib, because then I know you're a sick freak pervert and you should be in jail, because holy shit, man, what are you trying to do with the children? Why do you want to wear this around kids? You're a predator and you're on a list probably. That's not okay. That thing freaks me out, but the cycling top, really fucking sick. I doubt it really has much profit on it. Obviously everyone's going for the jacket. No, the new upcoming 2025 trend is not cycling wear, so I think we can say this is a safe skip. Coming in next is this $38 SpongeBob hat, which, you know what? That feels like a pretty good retail for one of these, and it does have the Supreme underbrim. I know a lot of cyclers like to pop that shit up, so I might even have to cop one of these. I mean, oh fuck, if I do, oh no, you guys are gonna want to see me wearing it. Oh, fuck, dude, is it even worth it? This is like actually going to be a public humiliation ritual if I put one of these on my head for YouTube in front of thousands of people. Oh my god, I can never get a job after this, or a girlfriend. I'm potentially cooking my life prospect on copping one of these, and you know what? I'll do it. Just drop a like. That's all I fucking ask for, man. Just drop a like, and I'll go cop one of these. I won't even set a like goal. It is SpongeBob. I feel like I owe it to him for having a fire childhood. I'm copping this stupid ass hat, and I will put it on for y'all. And there is a chance this one actually does flip, and that's because the retail is just so cheap. 38 bucks. I feel like there's enough people out there, they would think it's funny and gimmicky to go get the SpongeBob cycling hat. It definitely would be a hold item, I would assume, like most hats are, but again, like there is a market for some of the cycling stuff from Supreme. I know the hats specifically, I've seen some of them go crazy. This one has good branding. Fuck it, I'm gonna get one. You guys don't got to, but it is like a decent, like interesting long-term hold that could get up to 70-80 bucks down the line, especially if there's a lot of love for the SpongeBob collection, which I think there's going to be. Let's go talk about this open knit football top that honestly is a pretty fire one, coming in at $128. Not too bad a retail. Obviously it's going to be the multicolored. The black and white's a little boring, but that multicolored sort of sick. Now I don't love that they put black branding on it. I don't know what would have been a better color, but the black kind of clashes a lot for me with the multicolor, because I love these colors they brought out. I don't know, it might look a lot better in person. We all know a lot of these football tops do. $128, not too bad of a price. You got a Supreme hit on the front and another one on the back side. This is going to be an interesting one. I don't know if it's going to have like the highest of ceilings, but it has like sort of that knit look to it, and we all remember that last football knit the old Booney Boy told you guys to go cop. It was on a brick week too, and they sat. I ended up getting all three colors of that knit. I got one of them when I was over in New York. It was sitting there for weeks. I sold each one for $300 to $400, maybe even like close to 500. So the last football knits, although they were better, went insane on the market, which gives some promise to these. If I end up taking an L this week, I'm probably gonna get one. Bigger sizes are gonna do better, but I'm gonna get one to show to you guys, so probably a large for me. This is definitely an interesting hold that I think could certainly get up there. We've just seen knit football tops do well before. Football tops are in general, and it is getting warm outside, so I think they're only gonna go up. Could be a bit of a hold, but an interesting one at that. I wanna say the multicolor, but there's a chance for the black. We all know black jerseys do well. Next up, Corduroy Cam Cap, kind of an item we get every season. Don't really like the colorways too much. This left side sort of grayish one is actually fine. I don't know if that's like a gray or purple, but that's actually a really dope color. 48, I feel like these are usually 54 now, so that's actually a pretty good price. Not a bad idea to get a Corduroy Cam Cap, especially if you're trying to get to a free shipping cart with some of these other items. It'd be that left side like shadow gray purple color, or the black old reliable. Don't really like the other colors. Maybe the pink if you're just getting naughty, but I'm not gonna do it, man. Shoulder script hooded sweatshirt. Let's take a look at this. I don't like it. Don't like it. Nope, moving on. We got the Patchwork velour shorts. These would actually be pretty tough, but I have to say, this is just swamp ass waiting to happen, bro. You're gonna have the Mississippi River flooding down your fucking legs if you wear these out in the screaming heat of summer. Velour on the booty cheeks. It's not sounding too nice right now, so I think they're skippable. We also have the track jacket I totally skipped over. I actually think these are pretty tasteful velour items, but it's not a great season for it. Maybe the shorts, but I don't even think those. We also have this Capital short sleeve top I also skipped. Really fucking boring. Actually, like the most boring shit I've ever looked at. Those are probably skippable. Next up, work shorts. I mean, nice personal, but not my thing. I'm definitely not going to be looking at them on drop day. Dazzle breakaway shorts. You gotta trust your friends if you're gonna go cop these. And I don't trust my friends at all, man. Your shit's getting exposed. Like, there's just no way. I will never wear a breakaway pant in public, man. That is just dangerous. And imagine they rip that shit off and they find the Spongebob cycling bib underneath. You're going to jail. Like, you're cooked. So, I mean, it's a funny idea, but I'm super good off of these, man. And that just leaves us with these paneled striped baggy jeans. I'm sort of surprised these are so downvoted. I mean, it's not necessarily my favorite, but I think the right person can make these look dope. It's definitely a pant I would wear in public if I got a pair for free, but I ain't buying them. The black pair is actually sort of tough. I really like the black pair with that contrast stitching. Other colors aren't terrible, but yeah, these are pretty skippable. And that's gonna about do it for this week. We also have an unseen SpongeBob long sleeve tee. Also getting a mesh back hat for 58. Might be copping that. That's definitely gonna be a little participation trophy for me if I do take an L on the jacket, which I'm not going to. I'm gonna fucking cook that shit. I don't care. I will find a way, bro. I don't even want to think about the queue right now. I just started thinking about it. If I get stuck in that queue, bro, please just DDoS every bot, man. Please, guys. I'm begging somebody out there. But yeah, these two items also have some potential, but I think the real star of the show is going to be this racing jacket. Some potential on the Castelli racing hat. The Corduroy Cam seemed like not too bad of a long-term hold. Also, that knit top, I might be getting one myself if I take a L on other shit. So definitely a very exciting week. One of my favorites from Supreme. One of my favorites in a long time, man. Like, this is a really fun collaboration. So lock the fuck in, y'all. I'll see you on the next one, man. We're getting to that fucking Krabby Patty this week, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.